Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So in this video, we are going to cover a very important aspect, very important point that is often asked in the comment section of our video, why we are not getting the joining date. So many of our subscribers, many of the people out there are getting the offer letters, but they are not getting the joining date. So this is a common problem that has been seen across the IT industry, whether it is with respect to development jobs or testing jobs or SAP jobs, project management jobs be. So a lot of these things have been happening in the IT industry. Now, what are the reasons behind this? Why such things have been happening? Right, so let us deep dive into this topic. But before that, if you're watching this video for the very first time, then please do hit like, share and subscribe our channel. Right, so many candidates are telling that they have got the offer letters, but they are not getting the joining dates. Right, so what's the reason behind this? So there are multiple reasons. Right, the very first reason could be the internal restructuring. Right, so as you know, this has been a type of the market, or this has been the time where the cost cutting is happening. The things are not going in the positive mood, right? So what is happening is the recruiters are often coming up with the job openings, but then the managers, the hiring managers, or the team leads, they are telling, okay, we can sort this out with the internal structuring. We can put the X person who is working from who is working in a different project to a different project for the time being, and we can get some work done. For example, if you have project A and in that two people are already working, and you have got new project B, and you got to hire someone. The interviews are taken, but now the hiring manager feels that the project A work will be uh, workload will get less, so we can shift Y from project A to project B itself. So this is called internal restructuring, when when the employees are being uh, hired, I mean, they are put from one project to other project, right? Within the company itself, these decisions are made. Apart from this, the second reason could be the project itself has got been cancelled, right? For example, the client, it was a service-based company. The client gave some project A to the company. Okay, and now client A is telling that they have some budget issues. So they will reduce the cost. So the company will tell, no, this will be too less cost. So client will tell, okay, because of budget issue, let's cancel this project. Let's not move ahead, right? So those kind of things are also happening. So which is why, even though the interviews were taken, even though the offer letters were being rolled out, but before they could give you the joining date, they told the project got cancelled. And there are very high chances that such things do happen, because clients sometimes realize at a very later stage that they don't have a sufficient budget to go for that particular project. The third thing is the background checks, the BGV. For example, you have given some documentations, you have submitted your artifacts, certifications, mark sheets, everything to the company in which you have got the offer letter. Now, what happens? These companies don't check, don't verify these documents by themselves. They will have some one in the third party. They will have some setup with the third party vendors who would do this kind of background check verification for them. It might take 1 week, it might take 10 days, and there will be some kind of a checklist, so that we will discuss in the different video what kind of checklist is required for background verification, which is essential, which should be 100% pass, 100% green, in order to ensure that the candidate is getting the joining date, right? So that is very important. So it might happen your background verification is getting delayed, maybe because some qualifications, some certifications, they are not sure, and that might be the reason. The fourth reason can be the recruiter or the spokesperson who was in contact with you. right? He himself is on holiday, or he himself has been moved to some other project without any proper communication, right? And the last reason can be the 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 cost cutting that has been happening in these days, right? So what is happening is, the people are getting the offer letters, but they are not getting joining dates because the companies, they feel, or the organization, they feel, they should not hire because they've already crossed their own budget itself, right? So these things do happen, and what we would suggest is, if you have got the offer letter but you're not getting joining date, you can follow up for one time, for two times, for three times, but don't go for the fourth time. If you are following up for the three times and you're not getting a positive response from the company who has hired you, or I mean, who has offered you the letter, then there is no point of waiting for that company, because wait is the biggest waste. The moment you will continue to wait, there will be the longer time duration of your career gap. So, for example, if you have already resigned from your old company, right, the notice period is also over and you are waiting for them. So, your career gap will get introduced in your resume, which is not a good thing. So, that you should not allow to come into the picture, right? So, make sure you have backup in the offer letter, you have some backup with respect to organizations, and you put those things there. It is very essential that you always have one or two backup offers with you, because this is a time where the companies outside India are not doing so good business. There are not positive trends coming up outside India, and still 2023, if you see, it was a time of ups and downs, right? So there is a lot of things happening. So these are the high level reasons why the candidates are getting offer letters, but they are not getting joining dates. Don't create self doubt on yourself that, okay, I might would have done some mistake. There are chances that you might would have done, but if you are following up multiple times, right? If they have given the offer letters to you, that it might happen that you might would have done the mistake of submitting the documents after maybe 24 hours or after 2 days, right? So those things do happen. You can apologize at the same particular time. You can talk to them politely, have a polite conversation with them, but don't self doubt on yourself that there is something wrong in me, something wrong in my profile, which is why I'm not. It's not like that. There are various other reasons that also can come into the picture, right? So this is very important that you should take care. And meanwhile, this video was about the many candidates, the many comments that we are getting from lots and lots of people, that they have got the offer letters, but they're not getting joining dates. So there are multiple reasons behind that. Still, if you haven't liked this video, then please do hit like button, because this content is created on Saturday and it is free of cost. We don't want people to pay for all such kind of things. And if you want to give free mock interviews, then you can share your CV at this particular email address. Also, do subscribe our new channel, which is RD Technical Learning, in which we are covering more videos related to pertaining to Java interview questions, right? So thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates.